processing login. Of course, there's internet. Okay, let's request is Mexico. Next. Tomorrow. What is it all of a sudden? Fucking nothing happens for ages and then all of a sudden. Okay, it's like a bunch of emails coming. Drag that over there. Open file. Prep to put the file number in. And yet another email. What is going on? Okay, and we've got a carton, 15 kilos. One of them. And what's the size? Yeah, standard bullshit size. So the chargeable weight's going to be 15 kilos. Well, it's going to be the same as the gross because the chargeable's only 11. Got card parts. Okay. 15. Yes, yes. 1, 40, 40, 40, 15. Not stackable. 0020. Next. Neil, Petra, and probably the woman that, if this was live action, should have been played in the 80s by Grace Jones. That was it, Vanasha, whatever her name is. I think that, and Roast, of course. But unfortunately, he dies. Those four people are like my favourite characters in the game. It's a shame that we killed Neil this time around. I was hoping that there'd be something different. Yeah, and that's 9,035, but it's probably going to be a minimum charge. Next. No, they actually charge the per kilo rate. Oh, that's odd. See, this is why I check. 9,035 times 15. Yeah, wow, okay. 9,035 divided by that is 25.30. 1. Yeah, so that's 26.31. We're only going to have fucking 15 euros on it. Well, if it's high enough, I'll make that 27.31. Yeah, 27.31. 31. Add 0.7 times by 15. Yeah, it's only 400 euros. At least we're making 30 instead of 15 euros on the air freight. Yeah. 27.31. THC is 90. Pickup is 50. Copy. It's Budapest, isn't it? Yeah, Budapest. Yeah, let's write that amount down. Copy out the 139125. Copy out the schedule. There we go. Paste. Yeah, that's all good. I can send. Air freight, that's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. That's correct. €50 for pickup. It's only one box in Budapest. That's correct. Okay, I can send that. We'll go 6 minutes. Probably the majority of that was spent proofing my mail. I'm going to be changing my work schedule as of next week. This weekend I'm free. I'm not working, but then next week I'm going to be starting work from 10 p.m. and I'm going to work through to 8 p.m. That's going to affect my streaming somewhat. I'm gonna start streaming probably earlier than I was until this point, but I might not necessarily stream all the way through. It is nice that I get to start my shift. Yeah, not touch knock on wood. Yeah, I get to start my shift after when the majority of things tend to come in. Hey Siri, what time is it in Mexico?
It's 12:41 in Mexico City, Mexico.
Yeah, it's 8 p.m. now, and it's midday. So 5 p.m. for them would be like midnight. Yeah. If anything comes in from Mexico, it comes in towards the end of the day. So, and hey Siri, what time is it in Hong Kong?
In Hong Kong,
Yeah, it's already 1 a.m. So they start work. Well, it's 2 a.m. basically nearly. So they'd start working 6 hours from now. That's basically 3 o'clock in the morning. So the only thing that I possibly have to deal with is the things that would come in between 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. because that's the kind of time where certain countries actually come online. So I'll have to do a little bit more work in the morning. Yeah, but when I start my shift, it should be quiet all the way up until like 4 a.m. It just means a little bit of finagling sleep schedule. I'm more or less in that schedule as is. Yeah, I normally wake up at sometime between 3 and 4, depending on how tired I am. I start work at 5 p.m. and I quit at 5 a.m. But then I'm usually up until 8 a.m. at least anyway because I can't sleep. Yeah, so this way I'll finish work at 8 a.m., go to bed, hopefully be able to fall asleep straight away. Yeah, then I'll get my 7 hours out. Yeah, wake up at 4 p.m. and I've still got 6 hours before I have to start my shift. So streaming wise, I'll probably start a couple of hours early, but then I'll just finish a couple of hours earlier as well. So I'm not playing while I'm trying to deal with that increased level of work that I'm going to have to do between the hours I normally wouldn't be working, which is 5 a.m. and 8 a.m. I'm going to order some food soon as well. Mustn't forget that. Yeah, and I gave out 27.31, didn't I? Yeah, 27.31 at point 0.7 multiplied by 15 is 420. Someone's cutting their grass. There's a nice fresh cut grass smell wafting in. export clearance. Yeah. See, I'm not finished. I wouldn't say I'm nowhere near because I'm near finishing, but I'm not finished entering the information into the system, and I'm not distracted now by my talking or whatever, or a conversation that I'm in or whatever, and still I'm doing it pretty efficiently and not optimally, and we're already 6 minutes after I've sent the quote. So the just entering the information into the system has already taken longer than it did to make the actual quote, which is the annoying part of everything. It shouldn't be so. Fucking system should work a lot faster. It's annoying. Where was that? Not mathematical, that's continental, isn't it? Oh, plus it's what do you call it? It's a cargo-based quote. Continental process the majority of their quoting through that system. Not mathematical, so yeah, thought as much. Balance report is pleasurably positive. Put in the quotation to the file. And now we're finished. Yeah, so basically more or less 10 minutes after I sent the quote, which takes 5 minutes to make. It's fucking ridiculous that it takes twice as long to enter information in the system than it does to actually quote. Okay, and then we get our... Yeah, I don't need that anymore. I can close that email. Yeah, I'll keep that open. I'll keep that open. Okay, now I can close that as well, and I'm done. Wonderful. I was complaining about my ICOS because for a couple of months now, it's the 3.1 or whatever it's called, where you can get two smokes out of one charge. And for some reason, it had only been charging one of the charges, like one of the lights comes on in the machine. And I'd been to the store, God knows how many times, always asking, "You guys have any on stock? You have any on stock to do like a guarantee exchange?" Because that's what they do. The first machine, regardless of what's up with it, they just exchange it, and then it's the second one that you have to get taken care of through service or whatever. And they haven't even had machines on stock for months. Yeah, and it worked, yeah, but I was only able to get one out of it, so it wasn't as convenient. So I wasn't that bothered about it. I wasn't going to go out of my way, yeah, spend time, money, and effort, yeah, because I'd have to go to a tobacco shop further away, meaning I have to get in the car, then that's fuel, then that's like 3 hours of my time. Yeah, it's just not worth it. I'm like, no, fuck it. It works. It's a little. I have to charge it more often, but yeah, it is what it is. And I got an email yesterday from ICOS that they just put out the application. Yeah, you can get it on Android, you can get it on Windows, you can get it on Mac operating system, and I think they even have it for Linux, but they don't have it on the App Store because it's connected with smoking. Obviously, they weren't able to get it through the App Store, which is a stupid load of fucking bollocks. Anyway, so I download it from my computer and I connect it, and it recognizes it and everything. And I put it through a cleaning cycle, and there's an update firmware option. So I was like, okay, check that, and it needed an update on the firmware. It updated it, and now all of a sudden both lights work, and it charges properly again. So it was just a software-related issue, which, yeah, if Philip Morris actually had fucking half an extra brain cell, they because they have like a tablet there at all of the stores for the registry of the machines. If they just had some service app on that tablet as well, when someone goes to one of these retailers saying, "Hey, I've got this problem," if they had that app on that tablet, then months ago they would have connected my ICOS to the tablet, realized, oh, you need a firmware update. They would have pushed the update, and it would have worked ever since, and I wouldn't have had a problem. But no, it takes them months to get that app out for general circulation, and I did it myself. I'm happy I was able to do it myself. It's just come off it. These companies have got more money than fucking God. Yeah. What level of incompetence is it that they don't have those systems in place? Well, not even incompetence, just the lack of caring.
Wait.
Okay. Well, we've killed everyone here, haven't we? So let's just go and collect our spoils and the power cells. I'm going to collect the spoils first.
There,
that's
a power cell.
Yeah. We'll get that afterwards. We'll collect all the dead dude stuff first. I always do the collect the spoils first, because if, like in the cauldrons, for example, if you go and override the cauldron to complete it, yeah, then the whole the floor of the room becomes an elevator and pushes you up to the main beginning area. Yeah, and there's nothing you can do about it. That's a cutscene, and then you've missed the opportunity to pick up any of your spoils. So and sometimes there'll be like a cutscene, like when you complete a bandit camp. I swear to God that I feel that sometimes some of the bodies are missing after the cutscene for some strange and unknown reason. I have a feeling that some of the bodies are missing. Kill everyone, and then you get that cutscene, and then not all of the bodies of the people that you've killed are still there, I feel. But anyway, So I'd rather leave one bandit alive, go around and collect whatever I can, and kill that last bandit. Then I'm sure I've collected everything, and I do the same with everything else. Yeah, if I didn't collect the loot off of these guys, let's say if there was a cutscene at the end of this, it wasn't okay, quest complete, and then you could just walk back to the where you picked up the quest. If the ending of this quest came to a cutscene, after that cutscene, who's to say whether those bodies are still going to be there or not? How it's been set, yeah. So always grab what you can when you can. Don't put it off. Pick everything up and then move on and do everything else. How the fuck do we get up there? Because there's a power cell up there we need to get as well. Is that a handhold? Is the edge of that a handhold? It doesn't look like it, no. There's no handholds over there from what I can tell. Glitch up the side of the wall? No. Anyway. The last one is up there. Don't invisible wall it on me. I know in a normal situation I'd be able to land on that rock and climb up, but you don't want us going that way, so you fucking put an invisible wall there to stop me. I hate invisible walls. It's fucking lazy. Yeah, and we have to go up there, but there's no obvious way to get up there. Ah, there's the fucking handholds. Hide them in a fucking shitty position. Go. Yeah, and we've collected everyone's loot. Now we can collect the
Okay,
last
done.
power cell.
Now to get into the scrapper's run and find those weapon parts.
You'll get yours when the clan blows in. Town's good as torched.
Really? I doubt it very much, my friends. I'm gonna be a little bit more respectful.
Those scrappers, apparently. Hope they haven't stripped the place already. Looking good. The scrappers made that tunnel. Strange. Nesting? Let me find something Petra can use. Fast.
See if we get a strike from above. No, he noticed us, so we can't. That was nice. It split the difference. The 3 arrows as they started to part. I don't know whether it was 1 or 2, but they hit the first component on his back, and the other 1 or 2, depending on how it was split, hit the other components on his back, and actually got a one-shot kill. Like that. We'd already done enough damage to him, so that wasn't necessarily an out-and-out one-shot.
I can get out of this.
Of course you can, though. I'm probably overusing the arrows. I could probably get away with possibly even 1. Yeah, but with having so many shards
That's fine with me.
and wood being basically limitless, I don't really care. I'd much rather go for the guaranteed kill than try and save an arrow or 2 here and there.
Back to Petra.
Another email. Lovely email. Another one. We have all the info. 2 pallets, 600 kilos. Same thing. Continental, just 2 pallets instead of 1 box. Ugh. Okay, hopefully the LH is still, yeah, it's still okay. Didn't time out yet. It's basically the same. Pick up tomorrow afternoon. Same place, going to the same place. We'll just change the number of pieces and the weight in the online request. You don't have to start from scratch. Next, okay, open a file. I need to buy myself a new notepad. I kind of I had a separate notepad for work and a separate one for like writing in game stuff. You know, write down info, coordinates, prices, things I need, things I can sell, things I can't sell. My work notepad's full, so I've switched to ad hoc using my game notepad for the work stuff as well, which I don't like. go. Yeah, next, search already. Fucking piece of shit. It's going to be on the same flight options most likely because it's within the size that can be loaded into a PAX. Yeah, it's the same thing, it's just the price is completely different. 2020 divided by that is 565. Yeah, so that's 665. And it's 600 kilos, so that's 110 THC. 5, 110, still 50 for pickup. Copy, paste. What's the chargeable weight that they're using? Why is it 3? Oh, okay. I put the fucking weight in the wrong place. Oh, I didn't change it to 2 pieces. Idiot. Fucking idiot. See, this is a good thing we checked it. It's 2 pieces at 600 kilos. Edit. 2 pieces. 300 each. Yep, save. Now next. Okay. Well, the flight scheduling shouldn't change, but the price might be affected. What was the departure on the previous one? 6:35. It was 13:43. That one. Okay, so the price that wasn't affected. Even though we doubled the volume. Yeah, and I want to go next so I can check what chargeable weight there. The chargeable weight is 600. Yeah. Let me write down the total freight cost. Copy out the schedule. To turn the lights on, it's getting a bit dark in here. And I selected the wrong fucking one, you stupid cunt. Next day, 23rd at... Where is it? 22nd, 22nd, 22nd. Okay, so it's putting me on a different flight. Okay, but at the same price. It's a later departing flight. '23rd, 18:30 was that previous one. 23rd, 18:30. So it's the same. It's basically it uses the same connection. It just goes to Frankfurt on a different flight because of the change in volume. Okay. The price is all the same. Come on, get with it. Get with the fucking. Get with the shit. Pay attention then. Copy. Paste. Hotshot air freight I've got written correctly, don't I? Let's just double check that. Yeah, that's 2020. Add 240 multiplied by 600. No. 2020 add 240 equals and then times 600. There we go. Yeah, that's that. Divided by 357, 3798. 3798. 4410. Okay. That's good. 665, 14, 70, 110, 75, 75, 50. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay. Send. I'm going to go turn the lights on. And make myself a fresh cup of coffee. Back in a minute. I'll be a few moments longer. The fucking coffee machine decided to put itself into cleaning mode, so I have to go through that palaver before I can make a cup of coffee. And I'm back again. It does that sometimes. It's bloody annoying. It's supposed to go into like a long cleaning program every so often. It's like predetermined by how many coffees you've made through it, and it's done that twice since I've had the machine for some strange and unknown reason. But definitely haven't hit the number of coffees. It's something, it's something like 3,000 coffees or something like that, which sounds ludicrous. Yeah. And anyway, but it's already done that twice, and every so often it puts itself into this like lower level cleaning thing where it just puts out water through the steam. It puts out hot, it heats up water, and it pushes out through the steaming nozzle, like what you can use to steam milk. Yeah, for some reason. And it's annoying because it does that after it's ground up the coffee and put it into the little whatever it puts it in to push the water through. So that it wastes a bit of coffee, and depending on how many times it chooses to put itself through that, it can waste multiple portions of coffee. Just fucking annoying. Okay, let's do this one as well. Put the fucking info into the system so it's out of the way, and I'm clean. So I like to keep on top of this shit because if I just let it pile up, then end of shift comes around and I've got like half a dozen files that need to be made, and that'll take me an hour. And then instead of finishing at 5, I only finish at 6, and I'm not a happy camper. So I take the 5-10 minutes it takes to fill out the file while I'm in process, and it's done. I don't have to fucking think about it. Well, I'm hoping Continental calms the fuck down now. They usually have like max 3 requests. It's usually a smaller one and a bigger one, and in the expectation that the smaller one they might be able to get there quicker, so that the company at least, so the plant at least has something to work with until the bigger shipment comes in after it. But 9 times out of 10, both the shipments would go on the same flight, so there's no point to it unless they were to send the smaller shipment with like a courier. But then that would mean they'd need to have the ship ready earlier, because we'd have to pick it up tomorrow at 2 p.m., which is too late because by the time we get it to the airport, then the courier wouldn't be able to make it onto the flight. If they had it earlier, we pick it up, rush it out to the airport, hand it off to the courier. He'd fly to Mexico, and then he'd be there the next morning instead of the ship only getting there the day after in the afternoon. But they never want to pay for that solution, so both shipments basically get there at the same time. So what's the point? Takes both of them just as long to make it through customs in Mexico, and both the shipments are delivered with the same truck when it actually arrives in Mexico anyway. So it's not like they save themselves any time. Yeah, and then what was it? 660, 665 at 0.7 times by 600, 4410, 23rd. We're getting so close to the perfect game. I almost wanna slow down. Just, randomly start going off and farming for shards so I can buy up the and then continue with. Well, we've still got the Frozen Wilds, and if I want to get that to 100% as well, even though I'm not going to need that to get the perfect game, because the perfect game is just for the base game. If I want to complete the Frozen Wilds as well, because I haven't even touched that yet, and that's going to take at least a week. Okay, then I'll carry on at the pace I'm going. Because I was thinking about when I'm going to be on holiday, which is basically like 2.5 weeks from now. The holiday I took out specifically to play Survive Icarus when it comes out. I'm hoping getting on the bottom floor, on the ground floor with that. So as soon as that game drops, I'm installing it and I'm going to start playing and streaming it. I'm hoping that will give me a bit of an edge on streaming, and more people will drop by. That might help give me a bit of a boost. And judging by the kind of game Icarus is, that's probably the kind of thing that's not going to have like an out and out end of the game. There's going to be new missions coming up, hopefully, over time, and it's not really going to be something that we're going to have we're going to be able to complete. There might be a set number of achievements, but then that's probably going to start expanding as time goes on. Maybe they come out with like extra missions or DLC or packs and things. We'll see. I would be sorely, because I'm going to basically be doing like 16, 17, 18 hour streams on that. It would be disappointing if I take out the holiday for that, and in like the 6 days that I'm going to be playing constantly, that I get the vast majority of that game done. If I could complete that within a week, that I'll be disappointed after having waited for it for so long. And I'm doing it as a solo because it is the kind of game that you can play multiplayer. Yeah, like co-op multiplayer. I think it's either 6 or 8 people. I can't remember now. I mean, we'll see. We'll see if any of my friends decide they want to tag along. That might be fun. Do some of the missions co-op, or if other people invite me to play, then maybe I'll do it with them. We'll see. I prefer doing things solo because then I know I've only got one person I need to rely upon. Yeah, and I can keep myself in check. But when you have to start relying on other people to get things done, it's when it starts to fall apart. And I closed the rate table again, which I should not have done. 30, so it's okay. I need to keep this open. I need to keep this open all the time because this way I can put in a more accurate cost in the system. So it's basically going to be €60 for handling, not the 46 that I'd normally enter. Yeah, okay, plus, done, thank you. Man down, thank you, man, move on. like the majority of my time when I'm entering something in the system is just waiting. Yeah, I put in where we have to pick it up from, and then I go to the next square to write in where it's going, and then I have to wait like 20 seconds for that window to open, and I start entering it, and then it takes a while for that to come up, and then now I've actually entered it. Okay, check the balance report. That's nicely positive. Then we pull the quote inside. That's RFQ and quote. It's done. That's entered. That's entered. Everything's entered. So that's 707. 707. Lovely. That's that done. I'm thinking about ordering food now. I'm going to wait a moment because the connection issue on Twitch and the connection issue is gone. Okay, lovely. Now we can continue.
She's working well so far. Room for improvement on the gun. No complaints about the gunner. Anyone but a bandit clan would pull back now.
Come on, you bungheads! They only have one cannon!
Not my best.
Under the bridge, Aloy. Bring it down on him.
What? It's your bridge.
Bridges come and go. Shoot it down. Oh, boy. Whoa! Might have overdone it a little. No, I'm no soldier, but I'd call that a rout.
I love this gun. This gun is the best thing in the fucking game. And when we get to use it at the end, it's fucking
My teeth
epic.
hurt from all that. That's interesting. Need a leather strap to bite down on, perhaps. We'll give those
Not make
wretches
it.
a sky burial. That's fancy talk for leaving them out for the birds.
It's
More than they've
not
done for
make
us
the
if
gun
thing didn't
maybe
work.
better with less
If it
recoil.
didn't
Give you
work,
something to bite
It
on.
could have not worked.
It isn't finished. That's why we're testing it. Now, you had your Nora toys to fight with. Saying goes, you can only trust metal. But my trust was placed well in you. You're owed Aloy.
Neither will I, Petra.
Like we get to use it at the end of the game when we have to defend against a whole bunch of corruptors and deathbringers and other random things coming. but we only get to use it in the context of like static quest points. It's not something we get to take with us because it's a heavy weapon, so you can't carry it all the time. But it's the best weapon in the game, bar none. It's fucking epic. Like the way it works looks really cool, and it does shit tons of damage.
Still feel the lightning snap in my hair.
I can believe it. Right, let's go and collect our spoils from all the arsewipes we just killed. And then we'll go and pick up the next side quest. I can't remember whether that's a side quest or an errand.
Stop messing around and look.
So we have to go and get some Thunderjaw cables, which will be fun and interesting. I like playing with Thunderjaws. I just want to make sure we get all of the spoils first. Yeah, you see, even here, a whole bunch of the bodies of the guys that we kill disappear. So it's basically only the last wave of guys that came in that we killed that you see the bodies of. All the others just disappear, which is a little annoying because there must have been, God knows, 30 guys that we killed at least. Yeah, and we get what to pick up the spoils from like half of that. And these guys, we can't even get everything because most of them are stuck under the bridge. And there's no way to, there's no physical point for all of them where we can actually stand and open up their inventory. I'm good. I'm good. And you, dude? I was just thinking about whether I should slow down a bit because I'm so far along. Because before the next game I'm planning on playing is Survive Icarus, but that only drops in like August the 12th. I'm thinking I'm probably going to complete this and the Frozen Wilds before that, so I was thinking of maybe slowing down and doing a little bit more grinding, like collect more shards and kill more machines.
Are you looking for something?
Can't see hide.
Only seasoned hunters.
It's not them I'm worried about. If they miss the herd, Petra.
Oh, it's Behemoth cables, not Thunderjaw cables.
What trade did you...
Petra signed, but so I agreed to trade duties with him too.
Okay, what you
wonder
trying?
It was her idea. Now,
Where did you last see them?
right here, before.
What were they arguing about?
How best to.
Why not explain?
If you want it, I would run off in search of.
I can look for your friend.
They were headed to the. If we miss them.
Let's keep...
Let's do hammer and steel. Yeah, I'm gonna be up front with her. These people are all about fucking truth and standing
Oh, he's
up
so
for
pale.
what-
A few minutes at the forge, the heat'll put
Darkest
some color in your
Dungeon.
cheeks.
Okay, I've never heard of that one.
I don't need a...
What's...
I can...
No doubt you can. Well, they couldn't have.
Traded place.
By fuck...
What are you gonna do?
Waste of just like in the forge.
You're not angry?
Oh, I'll make them.
Why did you need Behemoth?
Those cables make the... Our guns keep us...
You could trade for them.
Some supplies we...
But you asked me for help. Why the urgency with...
Once that hurt, we need those cables.
What's that Darkest Dungeon about?
If you find those, careful.
Well, if we're gonna go and take on a Behemoth, we definitely want to pre-load that. And that. And that. Okay, cool. I haven't played one of those since back in the day with like original Fallout and Fallout 2 and Diablo. And Diablo 2. Man, those were fun. Oh. I still remember, I've got like images in my mind of playing that game back like what, 20 fucking years ago. Yeah, easily 20 years ago. It was those games that got me turned back onto PC gaming. I'd played like probably about. They're going to re-release Diablo 2. I didn't know. I'll have a look at it. Like if they did a bundle, if they did like a bundle with Diablo, Diablo 2, and Diablo 3, I'd get that. But I don't have any of them right now. I probably have like the CD, the install CD of Diablo and Diablo 2 somewhere. Yeah, because I kept them all. But I don't have a CD-ROM in or even a Blu-ray drive in my PC. It's just one of those things that's kind of become obsolete over the years. I'll take a look at it for sure. Are they going to like remaster it and everything, or is it just a re-release? Bloody annoying. Limphawks full remaster. Okay, yeah, I'll take a look at that for sure. Well, I say for sure. It'll be in the list because next month is considered a remake. Okay, because next month is when Survive Icarus comes out, and I'm going to be playing that from day one as soon as it drops. But I'll definitely put it on the list. That would be something I'd be interested in playing. I had so many hours playing Diablo and Diablo 2 back in the day. Fucking release that. Thank you very much. Where are you? There you are. Annoying motherfuckers.
That was worth it.
Yeah, I've got a box somewhere. Probably put it in storage somewhere downstairs that's got all of my old games in it. So like everything from like the I didn't even own a PC myself. The first PC game I ever bought was Command and Conquer, and I didn't even own a PC at the time. One of my friends had a PC, but he wasn't willing to spend the money on it. So I bought the game, and I went over to his house a lot, and we played the game together. That was the first game I ever bought. And I still have even that in its original box and everything. And I got like when they did a pack. There was 2 packs actually. There was a Command and Conquer pack with everything all the way up until Tiberian Sun, and then there was the Communist pack where they had Red Alert and all of the packs for that as well. Fallout 2, Diablo and Diablo 2. I only got introduced to when I was living in Holland. I bought a computer off of one of my colleagues because he was upgrading his, and he gave me a whole bunch. He gave me a big box full of games, and those 4 games were in there, and I played them, and I got completely hooked on them. I even had there was the original. I can't remember whether it was for Fallout or Fallout 2. The original Brotherhood of Steel expansion pack. That when they called them expansion packs, not DLC. Oh, fucking Snapmaws as well. Can we just get to where we need to go? Do I have to jump through all of these hoops of killing everyone? Turn your head sideways, mate. How do you mean? Oh, okay. you have to turn your head? Just fucking stay there. Stay still. Now that's you guys done. Now maybe we can get through.
Look at this.
I was surprised by it, to be honest. In the beginning, when I first started playing, because Fallout was the first one I played, when I first started playing, it seemed a little odd to me that it would be turn-based, you know, like Dungeons and Dragons and you know, normal like board game style games are. But then once you get into it, and you get way more hit points, it becomes more and more interesting. And just the story itself was really cool. Let's re-knock in preparation to kill the behemoths. But these are tramplers. Yeah, these are tramplers. They're so bloody loud. I've even got the game sound turned down, but they're still so goddamn loud. It's like my eardrums are ringing every time they fucking make a noise. Where are they? They should be here somewhere.
It's heavy. World's going white.
I got us this far.
You had us
Two
wandering
hunters
for
arguing.
hours.
Just what I'm looking
As
for.
we get-
Someone's coming.
Are you Jog Reese?
He did?
No.
I don't care who.
I couldn't.
We saw 3, but
I can sneak up on the herd better.
Arguing, you mean?
why did you even agree?
Enough!
What?
And if I heard right, now you talk it out while I get those.
Oh, up on that ridge.
Yeah, I took them with me last time, and all they do is argue the whole way. So I'm like, nah, you can stay here this time, please.
Got it. Where were they going?
Is this the right way? Looks like it.
They must have wanted to follow the river. I hear them now.
Oh god, and they've got some fucking shell walkers with them. And even more annoying little fuckers. You don't need that weapon, mate. There we go. And you guys need to get frozen. Why have you still got that arm on you anyway? You shouldn't have that arm. Say goodbye to the arm. dealing with the fucking shell walker took time away from dealing with him, and he unfroze by the time I was able to start shooting at him properly. Can you die already, please? There we go. Don't you walk away from me. I'm not finished with you. Come closer. Now let's deal with your little friend.
Good hit.
You don't need that box, mate. I guarantee you. It'd be a lot easier if you just put that box down. If I could actually hit the right fucking thing. There we go. Yeah, that's easier than having to deal with you. Three cables. Oh, there's a bunch of shit there. Oh yeah, that's your arm and your weapon, isn't it? Okay. Well, let's put you out of your misery, because you're just going to be walking around here, making the place look all untidy. There we go. You want to stop doing that, please? It's more like it. Of course I miss the fucking thing every single goddamn time. I only notice them when they go honk. By that time they're in the air and I can fucking hit the damn thing. I've knocked a couple out of the air before, but my aim doesn't seem to be on point lately. And cables.
Full already.
Oh, let's make some room then, shall we? Let's get rid of that. Oh, and we're full again. Yeah, let's get rid of that. Lovely. Make sure we restock. hell did they go? I didn't run that far to get after the convoy. Oh, we're going straight to deliver the cables to Petra. We're not actually going back to them.
We're apart.
There we go. We're going to have to take down these glint hawks again. Annoying little fuckers. Where'd your other friend decide to die? Oh, and the Snapmaws have come up to say hello as well. Why couldn't you just stay down there in your little valley? Now you're going to have to die.
Makes this a little easier.
Where's Glint Hawk number 2? Is he there as well? There he is. Oh no, that's just the remains of what we weren't able to pick up. There he is. Went all over. No, that's Broadhead. Where did the other one die?
Safe. For a few minutes, anyway.
Go. Is that done?
Can't carry more.
Another luminous cable. Let's get rid of one of them then, shall we? Now maybe we'll be able to make it back to base. Without being bothered. Got plenty of stuff to sell at the merchant. Not going to be anywhere near enough to buy the next weapon or armor, I don't think. Who are they? Vanguard regulars. Okay, let's help them out. Oh, Mr. Thunderjaw has come to have some fun as well. Isn't that fucking great? Who invited you to the party? Guess we're gonna have to deal with you now. Tail got in the way, mate. Oh, and he just moved out of the way. Don't set him on fire, freeze him. And tie him down so he doesn't go anywhere and get his gun. It's like, how'd you like them apples? I want your other gun. It should have been removed already. Come on, let me... There we go.
That hurt.
Now we get your gun. Lots of fun today. Fucking Mr. Bunch of behemoths and then tramplers, and then Mr. Thunderjaw decides to join the fun. What did we leave with Mr. Thunderjaw? Restock our ammo. That should make some space to be able to pick up some other things. We're still sparkers. Oh, I can live with that. We'll leave the sparkers there. Well, we've got a lot of sparkers because there's a whole bunch of them, isn't there? Get rid of that, and we'll get rid of some sparkers to make extra space. Man, there's a ton of fucking shit here. Na cső! De mi az van? Semmi, csak visszahívtalak, amikor mondtam, hogy vissza... Jó van. Hát nem volt más, csak mondtam, hát ha van valami, akkor dumálunk. Aha, kurva jó volt. Hát beszéltünk mi már azóta, mondtam, hogy tök jó. Beszéltünk. Ja. És a izé... De volt valami... arról nem, arról nem beszéltünk, mi az? Volt valami... na, köbb már ki. Ilyen interjúk, meg mit tudom én mi? A klippel kapcsolatosan? Hova mentél? Kiknél voltál? Na, az jó. Indi mit szólt hozzá?
They're
Gondolom
scanning for me.
beszéltél vele már azóta. Igen? Na, az tök jó. Na, az fasza.
Neked hogy van a lábad, meg úgy a hátad, meg úgy minden egy csináljál? Tornádól legalább az alap.
Semmit nem csináltam azóta. A időm egyszerűen, majd most ha átalakul hogy hívják, ha átalakul a munkarendem, akkor talán lesz hova befeszítenem azt, hogy csináljak valamit. Mert a 12 órát melózok, mire végzek és lefekszek, kb. Egy pár órával azelőtt kelek fel, hogy újra munkába kell álljak. Hétköznap egyszerűen nem találok rá időt, hogy bármit is csináljak, mert itt vagyok. A hétvégén az, hogy mit tudom én, egy hónapban kétszer elmegyek konditerembe, annak kb. Semmi értelme nincsen, mert mire megint eljutok a konditerembe, addigra az előzőnek a hatása nuku. Azt, hogy 2 hetente egyszer elmegyek, az meg 2 órát edzeni, semmi értelme nincsen. Hát megmozgatom magam, persze, annyira azon kívül azért megmozgatom magam, hogyha ha van valami itthon. Nagyjából ugyanazzal a sűrűséggel van. Micsoda? Ja. Szerintem a szervezetem már bőséggel hozzászoknak, hogy nagyjából 30 éve ezt csinálom kb.
You've got those behemoth cables, don't you? I knew you'd come through.
And Jagris and Baladia should be along.
Ja.
Eventually.
We've been expecting you ever since they came back. Whatever you did, it worked. Now they're off snot.
Finally.
Nope.
I see you survived their big.
Barely.
I could say they struggle.
Ja, úgyhogy elvileg változik, amit meséltem, hogy este 10-től reggel 8-ig, azaz, amikor fölkelek valamikor délután, akkor még van jó pár, amíg munkába állok este. Akkor mit tudom én, fölkelek délután, összeszedem magam, akkor el tudnék menni egy órát, mit tudom én, egy órát, másfelet minden nap edzeni, és akkor hazajönni, lezuhanyzok, eszek, és akkor még mindig van idő, míg melóba állok. Mert az, hogy más időrendben vagyok, meg 2 órával kevesebbet dolgozok, csak nem tűnik soknak, de az pont elég. Mert amikor az ember ilyen 7-8 órákat alszik, amellett, hogy 12-t dolgozol, marad 4 órád, az semmi, az kb. Ébredés, meg az hogy forgolódok, amikor elmegyek lefeküdni reggel. Elmegy ez az idő egy szempillantás alatt. De így, hogy
így, hogy más időbeosztásba is, meg több időm is marad, így talán lesz rá esélyem. Ja, de miért kérdezed, hogy egyébként is, vagy hogy esetleg ha... Ja, hát ez ilyen. Hát tisztában vagyok vele, hogy miért van. Ha tudnék tenni ellene, akkor tennék, csak egyszerűen időm nincsen rá. De tényleg, de nem, ez nem kifogás, hogy nincsen időm rá, hanem tényleg nincsen időm. Ja. Micsoda? Hát persze, már rég, hát azt mondom, streamelek már hát amit éppen játszok, már nem vagyok lekötve arra a pár játékra, ami ilyen fos, vagy amit éppen elvisz a gépem, hanem a legújabb játékokat a maximális grafikán tudom tolni. És tudod, van ez a Twitch, ahol élőbe közvetítve van, amit csinálok, és akkor itt most is például játszok. Most megy az, hogy nézik, hogy mit csinálok, és a chatbe meg így írogatnak, hogy mi van. Már egy páran rákérdeztek, hogy de mi az a nyelv? Az valami német, vagy orosz? Ja. Úgyhogy ezek mennek. Hát már eleve kivettem Szabit arra az augusztusi hétre, mert akkor jön ki egy vadonatúj játék, és Szabit más nem fog kivenni, egyébként se, mivel nem tudok elmenni fesztiválra, mivel nincsen kártyám, és nem fogok elutazni se, amit szintén kártyához kötnének, hogy ha repülővel akarok menni. Mondom, akkor csinálok egy ilyen otthoni vakációt, és akkor összekötöm ezzel. És elméletileg, mivel első nap, ahogy kijön a játék, már egyből letöltöm, és elkezdem játszani és streamelni, elméletileg akkor több ember fogja keresni azt a játékot, hogy esetleg többen rám találjanak, hogy lássák, hogy ki vagyok én. Akkor hát ha több ember fog majd nézni, az ki tudja, mivel minden nap, amikor dolgozok, streamelek, mivel minden nap rendszeresen vagyok, hogyha jó játékokat játszok, ha fölkapott leszek, akkor még akár ebből is lehet egy extra bevételi forrás. Mert már annyi órányi felvételem van abból, hogy játszok, mi az? Ha ezzel a játékkal végeztem, mert lesz bőven időm, ha ezzel végeztem, mielőtt az a következő kijön, akkor kicsit több időt szánok arra, hogy videókat vágjak. És akkor ilyen kompiláció videót összevágok a játékból, és azt föltolom YouTube-ra. Hogy akkor esetleg a YouTube csatornám is egy kicsit beindul. Meglátjuk. Az a lényeg, hogy igyekszem tolni ezt is, azt is. Akkor ezen a hétvégén te nem vagy, mi?
Vasárnap vagyok, de koránban leszünk be, állott pár dolgot a házba.
Hát én hétfő este 10, már a jövő héttől állok be az új munkarendbe, én csak hétfő este 10-kor fogok melózni. Hogy nekem a vasárnap az még jó, ha De ott is fogtok aludni? Nem. Nem. Azért kérdezem, hogy akkor egyenesen oda mentek, vagy tudok veled menni? Jó. Jó, akkor jövök kocsival, hogyha átjövök. Jó van. Akkor majd dumálunk még hétvégén. Akkor leraklak már itt a chatbe. egy csomóan izélnek. Na, cső! Sorry about that. That was just my friend. I haven't spoken to him in like 2 months because he's been doing a whole bunch of things. He did. He started and we made some short films that had quite some success. One of them even won an award in Brazil, at a film festival. And we just recently made a video clip for a Hungarian rock band. And since then, things have picked up to the point where he's constantly in negotiations with like this person and that person to make the commercials and video clips and stuff like that, and we never never found the time to connect. So probably this weekend on Sunday I'll go and see him. So I was trying to check out, I was looking at the game progression. There's 24 main quests, so I've still got 8, and I know 3 of those are just the ending quest. Yeah? So that's 5 more. And we've still got, after we do this Deep Secrets of the Earth, that's already 1. Yeah? So that's 4. Okay. No, but the 3 at the end, then this one is 4. Then there's the... we've already done the Graveford, haven't we? Yeah, Maker's End Graveford. Then there's Gaia Prime. Yeah, that's 5. And there must be 3 others connected with the whatchamacallit. Connected with the ending of the game. Yeah, so the main quests, I don't think I've missed anything so far. And out of the side quests, what was it? Side quests, there's 22. The Ancient Armory is one of them. And it's after doing that, I believe we get another. So we've got 3 left to do. That's 1, so there's only 2 others. I think some... No, I don't have much to do. I mean, I'm already at 91.3% completion. It's basically that handful, that there's 1 errand, a handful of side quests, and the main quests. So I don't think I'm missing anything, because I went out of my way to do the Acquired Taste. Yeah, the guy that always wants to drink machine blood. Yeah, that was one that I had missing originally. I did make sure to do that this time around. And other than that, the rest we're going to get as we progress. So I don't think there's anything else I need to look for. I've done all the bandit camps. I've done all the cauldrons. I've done all the corrupted zones. It's basically just and I have all the collectibles. So it's basically just get on with the main and the side quests that spawn off of main. Because one of the errands we're going to get... Where are we going to get one of the errands? One of the errands we're actually going to get almost towards the end. When we're in Meridian, when Helis is just before Helis' errand there, if I remember correctly. So we might as well just get on. We might as well just get on with the main quest, which I was waiting to actually get onto. Oh, this I'll definitely finish before August. But then there's also the Frozen Wilds. That takes about a week. If I blast through that, it'll take like 5 days. But the perfect game is only like the achievements. Where is it? I'll switch to Steam. So like the achievements in Steam are only connected to the base game. So I've got everything. It's just the New Game Plus completed, where you complete it on any difficulty, and then Ultra Hard completed, where you complete the game on New Game Plus on Ultra Hard. So I'm going to get all of these 3 at once when I complete the game, because I selected Ultra Hard, but these are only so and then I'll have the perfect game. But that's just for the base game. Yeah, the Frozen Wilds doesn't affect these achievements. But but when I complete the game, I want to have the Frozen Wilds up to 100% completion as well. So basically, before we go and fight the final boss, when we go and fight Helis and destroy the Deathbringer and then take on Hades, before I do that last quest, I'll go to the Frozen Wilds and complete everything there. And that'll take about 5 days if I really blast through it. So we want to get onto the main quests, yeah. This one's going to be fun. I don't know if you've gotten to this point or not, but I won't drop any spoilers. But this is an interesting and fun part of the game. There's quite a twist. There's quite a twist. I'll probably. I've got a couple of other things that I'd like to do. I started. I played Surviving Mars as well, and I started a 1075% difficulty challenge. I probably only played that for like 4 or 5 days. I need to get back into that, and I've already got a perfect game in Death Stranding, but I set myself like a personal extra goal of completing all of the orders to triple L status. So all of the orders that you can do to Legend of Legends. I like it. It's fun. It's fun. It can get challenging when you go into like the challenges to do like the ultra difficulty things. It's a real challenge. But yeah, I've got that open, and like I said, I set myself the personal goal. I've already got like 380 something of the orders in Death Stranding up to triple L, so Legend of. It's just a matter of knocking those out as well. So I'll do one of the two if I actually do complete before the new game comes out.
But at least we had our son
So where are we? We have to go
to guide us.
into the Zero Dawn facility.
One day, I was
Thinking of Edom and Meridian.
At ease.
It makes me homesick.
The balustrade. It's a short drop from there.
Yeah, silence. We know. Short drop. Why didn't she
The
grab?
other
Yeah.
side of the tower. Look for a vent.
Never mind.
I see you've been here before.
Obviously. Now, it's very important that you hear what I'm about to say. I've shown you the way in, but this humble vent marks a point of no return. Before you descend into the depths here, you should be fully committed, equipped, and focused. No distractions.
Yeah, we
If you
are.
have errands to run, do them first or hold your peace. I won't tolerate whining. Is that clear?
You'll tolerate what I give you, Silence. I didn't ask you along for the ride.
Let's check our inventory. Yeah, we should definitely go to a merchant first and sell all of the shit that we want to sell. Where are you? You're over there. We want to sell as much as we can because we are going to get to pick up a bunch of stuff inside. So I want to have room for that. And then I can open all of the
Buy what you
resource
need, leave the rest.
vessels and bags that I've got. Let's sell resources. Where are we? Okay, we'll sell this Luminous. We'll go page to my list of things that I can sell. Okay, Thunderjaw Heart I want to keep. Stormbird Heart I want to keep. Rockbreaker I want to keep. Or do we need that? Yeah, we still need that. Glinthawk I don't need. Trampler I don't need. Oh, hang on. You've got to be shitting me. Is that the... Oh, wow. Wow. Sorry, I have to take a moment. Some work just came in. We actually received the entry number, the customs entry number for a shipment I was only expecting to receive in like 3 hours from now. I have to call one of my colleagues and let him know that it's done. The driver will be happy as well. We'll be able to go and pick it up and deliver the ship way sooner than expected. That's nice. Na Hali, már megjött, bazd meg! Jó? Akkor a Gábor föl fogja venni és menni fog vele egyből, akkor ezek szerint? Jó, akkor szólok neki, hogy készülhet, hogy már készülőben van a vám. Majd hívod, hogyha elkészült? Jó, de akkor szóljál, amikor kész. Ja, de jó nekem az e-mail is, nem? Az a lényeg, hogy jelezd, hogyha kész. Jó, oké, köszi, csá. Well, I was only expecting to get this like around midnight and it's 9:30 already. Micsoda? Ja, megjött tök korán, úgyhogy már csinálja a Sanyi, majd szólok, hogyha elkészül. Jó. Na, mondjad. Hát a munkarend. Ja, tegnap szólt, átrágtam, és úgy voltam vele, hogy ja, hát akkor próbáljuk meg. 2 órával, hát most mit, mi van, ha azt mondom, hogy nem? Egyrészt akkor marad neked az a beosztás, ami marad, ami gondolom nem kicsiben hozzátett ahhoz, hogy akkor mondtad a múltkor, hogy ilyen kiégősbe vagy, de mindegy, lényegtelen. Meg akkor mi? Akkor jóval szarabb, feszesebb lesz a bentieknek. Ha azt mondom, hogy nem, akkor nagy valószínűséggel a Paul ideges lenne, mert más szeretne, hát pedig nekem a Bacsa úgy adta elő, hogy a Paul mindenképp szeretné, hogy újra abba a munkarendbe tudja állni, hogy délután is bent vagy. Na mindegy, nekem a Bacsa ezt mondta. Jó. Mindegy, nekem valamilyen formában jó, mert már egyre inkább ott tartok, hogy attól függetlenül, hogy végzek 5-kor, 8-nál előbb szinte soha nem alszok el, egyrészt, ugye így is úgy is fenn vagyok, és hogyha én csak este 10-kor kezdek melóba, még hogyha csak délután 4-kor vagy 5-kor kelek föl, akkor is több időm marad magamra. Nem, este 10. Nekem ezt mondta, hogy este 10. Hogy így jön ki a 10 óra. Igen, hát mert én 12 órázok, Krista. Nem. Hogyha így akarják eltolni, akkor nem mennék bele semmiféleképpen. Nekem azt mondta, hogy 10, hogy hát mondta, hogy majd mondta, hogy akkor beszél a Bogival, és akkor küldeni fog egy e-mailt arról, hogy akkor tisztában legyen mindenki a új munkarendemmel. Hogy akkor ki, mikor, hogy keressen, és hogyha nem ezt írják meg, akkor majd szólni fogok, hogy te Ácsi, nem erről volt szó. Mert nekem azt mondta, hogy este 10-től reggel 8-ig. Hogyha mást akarnak, így van, mert 2 órával kevesebbet kell dolgoznom, végre, és több időm marad magamra. Jó, mindegy, akkor lehet, hogy ő másképp áll hozzá, vagy az ő rendjel másképp lesz. De ha nekem azt mondta, hogy este 10-től reggel 8-ig. Ha ez nem így van, akkor azt fogom mondani, hogy ne, bocs, Ácsi, nem. Azért mentem bele, mert még ráadásul így van, még rövidebb lett a munkanapom. Ami szerintem elég fair, mert így is, ha kiszámolod, attól függetlenül, hogy milyen napokon hogy dolgozom, így is, mi az? 4, 8, 12, 16, így is 20 órával többet dolgoztam egy héten, sőt, nem, 12-vel többet dolgozok egy héten, nekem úgymond, ha leosztod 8 órás munkanapokra, én 6 napot dolgoztam a hétből egyébként is. Így akkor legalább közelebb állok ahhoz, ami mindenki más. Így van. Ja. Azt mondta a Gábor, hogy meg fogja beszélni a Bogival, és akkor a Bogi küldeni fog egy körímailt, hogy akkor mi az én új munkarendem, és hogyha ez nem így van leírva, akkor majd szólni fogok, hogy te, Ácsi, nem erről volt szó. A este 10-től reggel 8-ig. Ha nem így marad, akkor nincs, nem fogom kihúzni. Vagy Hát jövő hét hétfő. Ugye akkor jövő héten hétfőn este 10-kor állok melóba, nem délután 5-kor. Én nem ha valamit megbeszéltem a Gábor, és mondta, hogy így lesz, és akkor ezt kommunikálja. Ha ez nem így van, akkor akkor én is visszapedálozok. De ennyi, hát ha most miről beszélünk? Hát amikor én még pluszba kértem Szabit is, hogy ugye azon a héten 11-től lettem volna Szabin, de beszéltem vele, hogy azt az egész hetet szeretném, mert egyrészt összejött valami hétfőn, 9-én, ami miatt kéne, és akkor vagy csak még egy napot kéne kivegyek, hogy az egész hét legyen, mert így se dolgoztam volna 14-től. Igen, de ezért írtam, ezt tudtam, hogy ez lesz, bazd meg, és ezért írtam külön e-mailt erről a faszoposágról, azt megelőző naptól már nem dolgozok. Mivel másképp nem jön ki az, hogy szabad vagyok már a napon, amit akartam. Én 10-től 11-ig dolgoztam volna, és igen, az a műszak, amit szerdáról csütörtökre, az a szerda estetől csütörtök hajnalig, azon már nem dolgozom, mert máskülönben akkor mi értelme van? Akkor a 12 nem szabad nap. Érted? A 12-én már nem kéne dolgoznom. És akkor így van. Amire azt mondta nekem a bacsa, hogy oké. Jó, hát... Hát jó, akkor egy napot kell valahogy átbekkelni őket, az meg Istenem. Hát az már lényegtelen. Hát... Jó van. Én is. Köszi. Csa-csa. It's my colleague. She's a bit of a shit stirrer. Yeah, it's 9:30 p.m. here. Oh shit! That reminds me, I have to order food because the place I order from usually only accepts orders until 9:30. But I order so much there, they don't mind if I'm a few minutes late here or there. Hey, last year I even got Christmas presents from them. I ordered so much food from there. They actually they're just a couple of days before Christmas. Hello, szia, szeretnék rendelni házszállítással. Persze, ez 30-as, 9, igen, 9, 349, 049. Így van. Kérek szépen egy sok magvas csirkét krumplipürével. És 3 darab lekváros palacsintát. Meg egy izét is, egy fél literes barackos ázteját. Más nem, köszönöm szépen. Köszönöm, hello, hello. Yeah, it's nice. What is it? A couple of days before Christmas, when the guy showed up with the order, they sent a bunch of vouchers. Yeah, so like money off vouchers, and it was quite nice. It was like $10 off an order or whatever, and there were like 4 or 5 of those vouchers, and they sent me a voucher. I haven't even used that yet. It's still valid. Is it still valid? Yeah, it's still valid until the end of December this year. A voucher for a wellness weekend. So you've got those like thermal spa hotels where they do like massage and all that kind of shit. There's like it's a voucher for a weekend 5-star hotel. that has like the spa, which is nice. I'll probably use that this year, just before Christmas. I basically know all of the delivery guys by name. Some of them even live close to me. Okay, let's start getting rid of some shit, shall we? We've got Watcher, Strider we still need. Grazer, we still need 2 of them. Scrapper, I think we still need, so we'll hold on to that. We can get rid of all of the lenses, but I want to keep the big guys. Glint Hawk, yeah, we can get rid of those. Get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. I don't really want to be getting rid of too much stuff that I need for ammunition. There we go. Get rid of that because it's only 1. Yeah, and there's nothing I can buy because everything's way out of my price category. I've got the Rattler to buy, and I still need to get this. That's why I try and shoot geese all the time, because I need a goose skin. And the raccoon I'll only get when I go to the frozen wilds anyway, because that's where the raccoons are. And then outfits, I need 2 of them. This Karja, that's 7 grand, or maybe 8 grand, but I have all of the other stuff that I need for it. And this one, but they're the same. I have all of the other stuff that I need for it. I just need the 10 grand. Okay, now we can go and do the main quest.
Well prepared for the hunt, I hope.
Our potions aren't full, but we'll craft another potion. Oh yeah, I was gonna open my treasure boxes. Okay, so we've got health boost potions, 4 of them, 6 of them. Okay, so if I need anything, then I should use the health boost potions first. Oh, wrong bloody way. Save, so we have a save point outside before we go in.
But it's hard not to feel a little guilt. If you cause trouble,
I'll come back later.
you'll find
That woman said to meet her at a green tent down in the camp. Might be worth a visit.
Why is she saying that random piece of dialogue? We've already done that quest a long time ago. That's weird. Let's go in. I'm not worried about my health thing not being full
down.
because there's going to be
I've
a
spent
bunch
a
of
lifetime
mushrooms to
trying
pick
to
up down
uncover
there.
the secrets of this world. Where the machines came from. How the old ones achieved such marvels only to fall into silence and death. A lifetime of failure, decade after decade. I hit walls I could not break, doors I could never breach.
Hello.
Until a Nora huntress marched out of the savage east. And voila, for her, all the deepest secrets of the earth were laid bare. I suspect you will have an easier time with this door than I did years ago.
Hold for identiscan. Genetic profile confirmed. Entry authorized. Malfunction. Malfunction. Malfunction.
Are you kidding me?
You don't hear me laughing.
Shut up. There's gotta be another way. Hey! Elizabeth Sobeck here! Requesting access!
Access request acknowledged. Root command functions available. Do you wish to proceed?
I do! Get me through this tour!
Analyzing. Primary access inoperable due to mechanical failure. Emergency venting procedure likely to circumvent blockage. Do you wish to proceed?
Yes.
Yes.
Emergency venting authorized.
I underestimated you. See, by now,
Guess you can't have everything.
that will draw attention. We won't have this place to ourselves for long now.
We? Last I checked, I was the one risking my life down here.
Yes, fine. Now will you please get moving? There's so much to learn in less time than I'd hoped.
Check around, make sure we're not missing anything. We can come back here, as far as I remember.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
Zero Dawn. We found it.
Are you really so surprised?
Facility diagnostics detect multiple failures. Attempting repair.
So, what was this room?
An entrance hall, perhaps. Have a look around.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. Selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room. No
Make sure to
space.
pick everything up. What? What do you mean? What do we leave behind? Ah, yeah, potions. Expected. Got to make sure we scan everything. So I don't really want to come back here again if I don't have to. Some of the notes in this thing are really funny.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn. I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can hold off the robots long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program, and it will not save us. Nothing will save us.
Dum dum dum.
Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. Why?
It's fun, huh? Find out that the whole of humanity is going to be wiped out and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it.
One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. 0 Day, the day that life on Earth ceases to exist, is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come after. But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
Oh, I got goosebumps. Fun times.
That doesn't make sense.
The bad
Life
news.
on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
I already know, but I won't give away any spoilers.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Might be able to do a strike from above.
Come out, wherever you are! It's a girl! She's off!
They're still looking.
Got you!
Not today, my friend. Damn arseholes take so many fucking arrows.
We're too close to the tribal crypt to stop us now. The data points, what did they contain?
In a minute. Just got to move this out of the way so I can pick up my spoils. Yeah, 4 fucking potions, 5 even if we count the extra health. That's another one.
Is accurate, yes. So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them? Not just people, all organic matter. Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel. In a word, yes. Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here? No, Doctor. Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doctor, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
None too happy about that, I'll take
Want
it.
to discuss? So Mama, she was right. Pardon? My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations.
Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My tastes run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malkeet was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty, too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place. You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Nice guy.
Who previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines. I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt